Hello again. I just came on here and I was like, oh yay, it's time for an update, and then I forgot my notes and I forgot my lip sense, so here we go. Here we go. So guys, it's been such a journey. The last time I made an update video for you guys was back when I was still in the queue, and so much has changed since then. As you can see, I have all my inventory in, and it's been so much fun. And you guys, I have to actually tell you, I'm in month 3 right now. But it's just been so busy. Running your own business is hard, but it's so rewarding, and if you put in the effort, you're just gonna get out so much benefits and all the things. So let's see, let's tell you a little bit about, if you haven't watched my first video, let me tell you a little bit about my first month. I got into the queue in March 9th of 2017, and I got my call May 19th, 2017. Since I have a big goal of cruise qualifying, I didn't launch my business until beginning of June, because I was like, okay, the month goes from the beginning to end of the month, so I'm really competitive with myself, and so I really wanted to launch beginning of June, so that's what I did. I made a Facebook page and I made a Facebook group. That's very important if you haven't already made a page for your group. When you're in the queue, go ahead and just make your group and start inviting every single person that you know. That's what I did. And yeah, some people don't want to be in the group, and that's fine. They'll remove themselves. But the more people you can get like seeing what you're doing and invested in what you're doing, the more people will love it. Go on there and practice your first live. I was so terrified to do my first live, like terrified. For those of you out there who struggle like me, I struggle with like self-esteem and like wondering if I look like a giant whale on camera. And you guys, people don't care. People don't care if you go on there with no makeup. They don't care. They just care about you, especially if they're your friends. They know you and they love you, and just don't be scared of it at all. So I encourage you to do that so much. And looking back at my last YouTube video, if you haven't watched it, I'll put the link in the bottom. But I was just so nervous. Like, you could tell I was just so like, I don't know. I'm also a wedding photographer, so I'm always behind the lens, never in front. So it was just kind of all new to me, but it's totally fine. And it was great, and my launch went great. I didn't show all my inventory in the very first live because that is a lot to show. I think I broke it up in a couple days. I also had a lunch party at my house, which was really successful. I sold little things here and there, and it was really cool. I was like, yay, people are wanting to buy things, and I had a group that was very new to LuLaRoe, like a lot of LuLaRoe babies. They'd never worn or purchased any of the leggings or anything like that. So I had to educate my group as to what LuLaRoe even is. I made an album of the styles I carry and everything like that. The sizing, the prices, because there were so many questions. And if you can make an album in your albums of just those things, of the styles you carry and all that, it just answers a lot of questions, and you can just direct people to that. So I recommend doing that. And so what else? Oh, at first I started doing album sales on Facebook, where I would take groupings of pictures of like 6 things at a time, and I would post them on my wall. I had seen some bigger named LuLaRoe people do that, and it's a really good system. It's just every week when something sold, I had to retake pretty much my whole inventory as pictures. And for 300 pieces of clothing, that was a lot to handle. And I was like, there has to be a better way. And so I actually started using Swift Order halfway through my month. I researched, Shop the Row, Book T360, Shop with Me, And I settled on Swift Order. There's a couple of reasons. I also made a video on my YouTube channel on how to shop through Swift Order, so you can sort of see what the customer experience is like. I'm also going to go and do a video sometime soon about the back end of Swift Order and how it works and everything, so be looking forward to that. But once I switched over to that, my life was so much easier, because all I had to do when something sold, if it sells in the albums in Swift Order automatically takes it down. You don't even have to go do that. And when somebody, you can get text notifications to yourself when somebody buys something through the album, so they can just, like, you know when it happens, and then you can go in there and it shows you a picture of what they got, and so you can just, you don't have to like worry. You just go and look at the picture and pull it, and it's just so great. You can add duplicates, you can have multi-sales, and you can upload the pictures to Facebook. But I was watching a LuLaRoe training the other day, and one of the people on there who also spoke at convention that just happened this last summer, she said, don't do anything that doesn't make you happy in this business. Like, find the things that bring you joy and do them. And so I was like, done. So Facebook albums didn't make me happy. They just, for me as a shopper, I got so frustrated, because if those of you who know, the second you hit the back button, it takes you all the way back, and then you have to scroll through all the albums again. And it was just so frustrating to me. So I was like, I'm not doing that. I want a different way for my people to shop. And so, but I want to say album sales are not the biggest way that I sell my things. I go live at least half the week, I'd say, like 3 or 4 times a week, and I order quite frequently. And nobody ever really told me to do that. I just sort of started doing it as funds came in. I would place the minimum order of 30 pieces, and I would get 30-piece boxes like every day or every couple days. And that really works, because you can have shop the boxes, and people get really excited about shop the box because they're seeing the things first just as you are, and it's just so exciting. And so as my customers learned to grow and love LuLaRoe, and once I started receiving their pieces in the mail, everything has just sort of gone up from there. With every package, I send a handwritten note saying thank you. I believe it's really important. I feel like I'm going to try to do that no matter how big I get, because I think there's just something really important about letting your customers know that they're people, and not just, and that you care about them, and not just a sale to you. So I do that, and I package it up really nice, and I love butterflies, so everything in my packaging involves butterflies. So it's just been really fun. If you haven't gotten the Dymo, I think that's the Dymo printer, definitely do it. If you plan on shipping a lot of things, it is a lifesaver, so do that. I use the Dymo printer and Shipping Easy for my shipping, because Shipping Easy always stores all the names, and once you put in a name, it's there for life, and it's amazing. So, and a lot of times once you sell something to somebody, you will have those repeat customers. So sorry, I'm a little like, sometimes when I think of things, I get a little tangenty, and I'm like squirrel. But it's fine. Through all of this, you guys, I'm still doing photography. So, and I am a mom to an 18-month-old baby. So he is my Y. We adopted him at 2 days old, and I love him so much. And we hope to have or adopt 2 more, either through surrogacy or adoption or foster to adopt, or different things, treatments you can do with your, in vitro and things like that. So my why is building my family and providing a future for them that is good, and a happy childhood, and I get to stay home with them, which is just it's so fun. Trey, he comes out and he just he runs around the room with me, and he pulls leggings off the legging holder, and it's just amazing. I can't put a price on that. So my first month numbers, are you guys ready? And this is before I really knew that the key to bigger numbers is ordering very often. If you don't order often, if you wait a couple days before you reinvest and build your inventory back up, then I mean, people are wanting to see new things, and once you order new things, some older things will sell, and it's just, at the beginning of June, I didn't like automatically reorder. I sort of waited, and it takes, you know, like I don't pay for the extra ship. You can pay like a certain like $40 to get it like super fast. I don't pay that money because I'm reinvesting, and I want to keep that money and invest it into our adoption and things like that. So so it takes like 5 to 7 business days to get your packages, guys. So just once you can, reinvest the money into your business, and I promise you it will pay off. I know some of you are scared to do that because you're like, but that's my profit. But to grow any business, just with like photography, if I didn't invest in my photography equipment, I would never get the clientele that I have now, you know, and it's very similar. And so you start with about 300 pieces if you get the base package like I did of clothing, and I have been able to grow my inventory to about 1,000 pieces already. So the first month, I want to say I almost reinvested all of it, all of the money that we made, and we sold about $9,500 in our first month, which is astounding to me. It's so amazing. I just feel so blessed, the response that we got. And so I almost reinvested all of that. And so, yeah, and it's paid off. It's paid off. I will be doing a month 2 update video and letting you know just how amazing last month was. I'm on month 3 right now. And it's been amazing. I can't even tell you. So a few things that you want to do in your first month. Post every single day on your Facebook page or group. And I'm also going to make a video on how you link your Facebook group to your Facebook page. That way, every time you go live, your video automatically streams live into your page. It's very beneficial because it gets your video out there to people who might not necessarily be in your group. So it's great. Text message updates. I already made a video on how to get text messages updates to your clients and your customers through Twitter for free. So I'll post that link. You just create a handle and they text follow to the number. Like if you want to follow me, whoa, I have a frog. If you want to follow me, you text Ellison LuLaRoe to 40404. And then you get updates on when I go live, and it's so fun because then people sometimes I go live and I just don't advertise it, but the best way is to advertise it because then people know you're going live, obviously. Disney was also released my first month. I know most of you that are in the queue, you're like, oh my gosh, or if you're not in the queue yet and you're just sort of learning a bit about LuLaRoe, like there is a 2-year partnership with Disney right now with LuLaRoe, and it is so exciting. And I'm hoping they come out with like villains during Halloween, and they just started coming out with little mermaid things, which Little Mermaid is my spirit animal, so I love her so much. Little Mermaid and Belle, they're like my favorite princesses if I were to pick. But I will say with Disney, just a little bit of a caution. When they release Disney and release the new characters, I would be just a little cautious, just because you don't know how your group is going to react to Disney. One of the girls who I really look up to in the business, she lives out in Florida. She has a very Disney heavy group, and so she's able to move Disney stuff way easier than some of us other people who just, like my group, they love the clothes, they love LuLaRoe, they love the prints, but I don't necessarily have a very heavy Disney following. My group loves the unicorns, they love the Ariel Carly, they love those famous pink and white Mickey leggings, they love, in that Irma when it came out in it. But my group's not necessarily all about Mickey, Minnie, and Miss Piggy and Kermit and all that. So I'm sure once they start releasing the Disney princesses and the villains that might change. But just when you're ordering Disney, just be careful to not over order, because that is money that you can be reinvesting into other LuLaRoe inventory that potentially, if your customers already know that, will have a chance to sell, I think, a little bit better than Disney. Just keeping it real. I love the Disney stuff. I own a lot of it, and I am so excited about the Disney stuff. But LuLaRoe, when you become a consultant with LuLaRoe, they make you promise to always be truthful and honest, and that's what I'm doing. And I just want to talk to sort of end with this first month update about my why and about LuLaRoe as a company. My why is my son, Trey, and my husband. And they're amazing. And I want to adopt more. I just get teary-eyed, guys. I'm emotional. It's fine. Anyway, so Trey is my why. I want to adopt more. We want at least 3 kids, and that's my why. I want to show my son what it's like to be a strong woman who can run 2 businesses and be a mom and still function. Now, I will say that running a business is hard work, you guys. So if you're getting into LuLaRoe or any sort of business, just don't go into it lightly. Don't think it's going to sell itself. Don't think that, you're just going to get all this stuff and it's going to magically fly off those hangers. You have to work at it. You have to go live. You have to post engaging posts in your Facebook group. You have to comment and be really responsive to your customers when they Facebook message you about certain things. You have to really invest a lot of time, and just know that going into it. I mean, it's not hard work, but it is work, and you will get out of LuLaRoe what you put in. I have more than doubled in the second month my sales, just to give you a little preview, and cruise qualified my second month. And so I just am very excited about it. And I just want to, my gosh, I don't know why this happens, of course, when I do a video with you. But Trey is my why. He is amazing. He is napping right now. A great thing about being a mom and LuLaRoe, you can come on here and I make my LuLaRoe schedule around my son's napping schedule and sleeping schedule. So he goes to sleep at 8, he sleeps till 9 in the morning, which I know you guys are like, what? I have been training him to do that, but he's a great baby. So I'm very blessed in that. And then he's gone down to 1 nap. He used to do 2. So now he takes 1 nap in the morning. He's right over there in his crib, and I do capsules during that, and I pull things for styling sessions during that. And I will probably try to make videos on both of those things to show you, because those are 2 things that I really think have boosted my business like crazy. And so, and I just want to talk about LuLaRoe as a company. LuLaRoe as a company, I feel, is such a genuine company. They are true to what they say. If anything is ever wrong with any of the clothes that you receive, they fully back everything that they send to you. They will refund if there's any sort of hole or rip or anything that happens with the clothes. They back up their business. They're a debt-free company. They just released these 7 more new amazing styles that are going to change this year. They are forever growing and changing, and movers and shakers in the business. And I fully know that they're going to be a company to get on board with. That being said, I am so passionate about this. I don't know if you can tell, I'm having so much fun, and I cannot wait to grow a team. I cannot wait to have people who want to come and learn, and I want to have team members, you guys. I want to show you guys how amazing this is. I want you guys to feel the confidence that I have gained. If you watch my first video to this video, I'm sure you'll just see it in myself. I want you guys to know what it's like and to love it. And I know it's scary. It's a big investment, But I guarantee you, if you work the business, you will do great. No matter who you are, no matter what kind of personality you are, if you're quieter, if you're shy, if you're outgoing, if you're crazy, if you're goofy, like own it and go with it. And those will be your people that you attract, and they're gonna love you for it. They're gonna love you for it. And I'm a pretty big dork when it comes to like lives, and I say whenever there's a piece that I'm like goo gaga over, I go, oh my gosh, it's all the things. And now I have some people who are like, you've coined it, it's all the things. And my whole group, you know, it's just they will adapt to you, and they love you for you. Your customers will be there for you, and they're not buying the clothes. They're investing in you and your why. So just make sure you have a very strong why. When you figure out why you want to open a LuLaRoe business, imagine me coming to you and saying, why are you doing LuLaRoe? And most people's first initial reaction is like, well, I want to earn a little bit more money. So imagine me asking you why 4 or 5 or 6 more times. So I want to earn a little bit more money. Why? Well, because, you know, to make so I can buy some extra things for my kids. Well, why? Because I love my kids. But why? Because God blessed me with them. Why? Because I was put on this earth to be a mom to these kids. You know, I don't know. So, you guys, I'm just emotional. And it's fine. So, I'm just so passionate about it, and I just want you guys to know, if anybody is looking for a sponsor, I am dying for a LuLaRoe team, and I would love to be your sponsor. So email me, text me, join my group, reach out to me, Facebook friend me, and I can't wait. I cannot wait to have a team under me that I can share this experience with and grow and learn together and challenge each other and all the things. So thank you so much for listening to me and listening to my 1 month update. It's been a whirlwind, and it's been so amazing, and I look forward to so many more. Bye.